Something strange is happening to my wife, Janet. She suddenly started making $20,000 a month. Janet didn't get a master's degree. Janet doesn't have a job. But now she's kind of rich. What's stranger is I'm making even more than Janet. There's so much cash coming in, we've made our church rich. Ever since we started doing Dr. Winter's 7-second brain tap, money's been pouring in. Getting rich is simple. You only need one thing. Think you know it? Maybe you think it's a silver spoon like Paris Hilton, or a good degree like from Stanford. Maybe you think it's who you know or the law of attraction. The truth is, it's none of those things. You won't find it on Amazon, YouTube, or Google because this one thing is sitting inside of you right now. It's a tiny brainwave that, when activated, can make you truly wealthy. This microscopic brainwave is generated by a power source in your cerebrum, evolved over 200 million years, and is so small we didn't even know what it did until recent CIA research leaked the finding. It's been sitting dormant inside your brain all along, and we've all been ignoring it. So we're going to activate it now by using Dr. Winter's 7-second brain tap. You can do it from home. You don't need to meditate, visualize, or write anything down. In fact, the 7-second ritual is so simple that leading American neuroscientist Dr. Paul Winters published, "This scientific breakthrough will change the way the world's experts think about wealth." Japan's top scientists are studying the phenomena now, but they're late. Scholars found it written about in Tesla's diary. Edison even invented a secret device to activate this tiny brainwave for himself. So if you can sit still for the next 2 minutes and 21 seconds, I'll tell you everything. And if you're feeling skeptical, I get it. I was skeptical too. So let me introduce myself. My name is Dave Mitchell, and this quick story is humiliating, but stay with me, it gets good fast. When I lost my daughter's college savings on the Cowboys game, my wife got so mad she slapped me. But somehow her slap knocked some sense into me, because I got an idea to get the money back. I marched over to the rich part of the neighborhood and knocked on Dr. Winter's front door. Dr. Winters was the richest guy in town, and he owed me a favor because I was his electrician. After I told him my whole story, he asked, "Dave, if I help you, you promise that you'll give 10% of everything you make to the church?" I told him yes, and then Dr. Winters changed my life. Here's what he said. Last year, I was recruited into a privately funded think tank of leading neuroscientists and psychologists. The program was initiated to develop brainwaves that synchronize with money and wealth, based on recently declassified CIA research. Shortly after its inception, we developed the project using brainwave technology that took about 7 minutes a day. A small group of associates found the technology could be used to attract money, often in large sums. These scientists began using the technology to pay off their debts and take weekend trips. But after one scientist showed up to work in a new Mercedes, he was never seen again. The investors insisted on secrecy. They claimed no one could know what we'd found. They demanded this technology only be made available to the upper echelon of politicians and government officials. To me, this was a crime against humanity, but I am prohibited from sharing this technology publicly. You are not, and I didn't know how I would wage my war until the universe chose to send you to me today. Sit down. If you're going to use this scientific breakthrough to attract money correctly, there's one thing you must know. I was on the edge of my seat as Dr. Winters told me the truth. Your brain produces 4 main waves. We measure these 4 waves on an EEG machine, but for our purpose, only 2 of these waves matter, beta and theta. The beta wave is associated with daily life, being busy, stress, bad luck with your health. Beta is where your limiting beliefs are. Most employees and normal people are in a constant state of beta below their awareness, causing beta to become overactive in their life. In the lab, we call beta the slave wave. So when you hear beta, just think whore. Now the theta wave is the opposite. It's the gateway to money. Theta is the dominant wave in creativity, intuitive insights, healing your body, effortless learning, and feelings of bliss. NASA's largest psychology study found theta increase memory almost 50% instantly. A team of Japanese PhDs found the famous flow state comes from theta. Russia's top sports scientist found theta was the bridge to bliss. And Thomas Edison invented a contraption that activated theta. He used this device to solve his hardest problems. And curiously, this was the only successful invention Edison never shared publicly. In the lab, we called theta the money wave. So when you hear theta, just think money. Now brace yourself for the final piece of this puzzle. Since you need more theta, you should know the power source of theta is a tiny walnut-sized region in your brain called the hippocampus. The bigger your hippocampus, the more theta you get. So what you need is a big, healthy hippocampus. But here's what the investors forced into silence. Numerous studies have found people who did not grow up wealthy had a shrunken hippocampus, dramatically reducing their theta. We kept trying to disprove this fact because it's so unfair to people who didn't grow up rich, but we failed. When wealthy people talk about keeping it in the family, they're not just talking about trust funds. The wealth begins inside their brain, and then they pass it down the lineage neurologically. My parents weren't multimillionaires, neither were yours. That means we both have this shrunken hippocampus, causing you to produce less money wave and more slave wave. Any neuroscientist could hook your brain up to an EEG right now and see this. Because of the shrunken hippocampus effect, the slave wave hijacks your brain waves, blocking activation of the money wave, making it virtually impossible for you to attract the home, the car, the boat, the travel, the body, the health, the promotion, the love, the luck, the life you've always wanted and deserve. And worse, if left untreated, the slave wave will get passed down to your kids and their kids after. The deck was stacked against you, causing the key part of your brain responsible for manifesting wealth and success to shrink before you even had a chance. So no matter how hard you try now, you're stuck broadcasting the slave wave to your wife, your daughter, your friends, and of course, the universe at large, until we give you a bigger, healthy hippocampus. Dr. Noble's lab at Columbia University just used MRIs to publish their first study demonstrating the shrunken hippocampus effect. She's starting to pull on the thread they sealed and stored, but she's got years to find out what our massively funded team found. This is what they're hiding from you. The real reason why manifestation didn't work for you is not your fault. In a few years, this breakthrough will change the way the world's experts think about attracting wealth and abundance. Your shrunken hippocampus is evidence of just how neuroplastic the hippocampus is. That means your mind's money-making machinery can transform quickly with this technology. Basically, we're going to make your brain bigger. You fix this, and money starts appearing in your life. It only takes 7 minutes. There are 4 ways we know for a fact will activate your theta wave. Number 1, wake up at 4 a.m. This is what many billionaires do, but it's also very hard and tiring. I don't even do this myself. Number 2, meditation. If you can meditate twice a day for 20 minutes a day, you'll begin to activate your theta wave. This one is also very hard and time-consuming. Number 3, use a biofeedback machine. Biofeedback machinery has been shown to help activate your money wave. But in-person sessions start at around $350 per hour, and an in-home biofeedback machine today will set you back about $8,000. Number 4, you can use our special sound wave, but let me tell you why. When my associates and I began developing the technology, we wanted something simple that could be done at home. And we knew the solution would be unique because this hasn't existed until now. So when new research from Kyoto University showed sound waves quickly change our gene expression and how the brain functions, we began looking at the science-backed sound waves that your brain hasn't been exposed to. We were inspired by Nikola Tesla, who said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of frequency and vibration. We realized sound waves were a perfect solution because sound is all about vibrations. Together, we developed the first deep theta sound wave that uniquely targeted the hippocampus, immediately putting it back in a highly neuroplastic state, resulting in a hippocampus that grew 6 times faster on average than every other sound wave. We called it the money wave, and it begins activating your money wave from the very first listen. Give me your phone. I'm placing the money wave sound wave on it. Listen to this for 7 minutes a day, and the changes start happening immediately. Just remember your promise, and if it works for you like it worked for us, you'll donate, and then you'll spread the word. It all made so much sense. I put the headphones on at home, not knowing what to expect. Let me explain. Dr. Winter's sound wave was unlike anything I'd ever heard. As I listened, waves of pleasure transported me into another realm. But the next day, I got an unexpected bill from the IRS. Was I doing it wrong? I lay in bed that night, feeling like I'd failed my family. But the next morning, I found a $100 bill on the ground. The day after, I received news that I'd won the biggest contract in town wiring the new mall. A week after that, a cheap stock I'd bought exploded, clearing $28,000. It hasn't stopped since. We've moved into a gated neighborhood. I'm sending my daughter to her dream school, and my wife was so proud when I bought a new sound system for our church. I've become lucky. Good things just happen to me now since I activated my money wave. But it didn't stop there. I was so inspired by Dr. Winters that I tested the money wave on a user group of friends and family. The test started April 5th with 5 people. My wife was first. She lost 16 pounds without a diet, curing her knee and back pain. Then won $8,300 on a lotto scratcher. That night, we celebrated by trying Wagyu beef for the first time. My cousin, a first-grade teacher whose husband had traded her in for a 22-year-old named Candy, manifested her dream man, a doctor from Cincinnati. My best friend, a very skeptical computer coder, got the promotion he was certain he'd be passed over for, which included a $40,000 signing bonus and company credit card. Another friend won his company's sales contest, sending him and his family on a vacation to Waikiki Beach in Hawaii, where they snorkeled and sailed. And my daughter got into her dream school. It's like no bad luck or family curse could withstand somebody who'd finally activated their money wave. The same one waiting to be activated inside of you right now. Now that it's given my wife and I the life we've always dreamt of, I want this magic to infuse your life too. Introducing the money wave, the first deep theta sound wave developed by the top neuroscientists and psychologists, proven to uniquely target your hippocampus and activate your money wave. It's simple, easy, and you can do it at home. While other people are trapped in dead-end careers or spending $80,000 on a master's degree so they can move one rung up the corporate ladder, you can lay back with a set of headphones for 7 minutes and let the money start to come to you, all by harnessing the power of the top neuroscientists and psychologists in America. To get wealthy, most people spend their lives starting businesses or working 2 jobs. Others dream about hitting the jackpot or picking a hot stock, while others aim to manifest with the law of attraction. I tried all of those things, and I've learned they don't work until the real root cause is fixed and your money wave is activated too. I know how it feels to struggle. You work so hard, only to feel like you're drowning in a pile of bills and debt, and the price of everything keeps going up. Today, it costs almost $60 to feed a family of 4 at McDonald's. That's inflation. It's not your fault the deck was stacked against you before you even had a chance. But now you've seen the money wave inside of you. And since its release, the money wave has helped thousands of people attract good luck and abundance after they activate it. Customers report it's elevated their whole household, their children's grades improved, and they have extra money to help out. And because the hippocampus is growing, you'll accelerate your body's healing. Your memory improves. You feel more connected to your intuition. Many report it feels like a higher intelligence is by their side, guiding and protecting them. Plus, a healthy hippocampus has been shown to keep dementia at bay. Every day, I receive more letters from customers reporting they won a raise or got their dream job. Others tell me they found the love they had always wanted. When I read these letters, I know I'm here for a reason, to help people activate their money wave so the money and good luck start pouring in. People like Emma, a nurse from Santa Ana, California, who wrote me and said, "My family was cursed." That's what everyone said. My little house had been for sale for months with no buyers, and I couldn't take my job anymore. After the first 3 days of listening to the money wave, I don't know why, but I quit my job. It just felt right. The next day, I got an offer on my house 10% above the asking price. Then, I won $16,000 at the tracks in a week. I bought a rental property, and I'm earning an extra $3,000 to $4,000 a month in passive income. I don't need to work anymore. I'm taking the trip to Egypt and Greece I've always wanted. I feel so lucky. I broke my family curse, and I'm sharing this with my family now. Or Michael, a former policeman turned home business owner from Stuart, Florida, who wrote me and said, "I started listening to the money wave, and for the past 5 days, I got 4 new clients. That's 1 client a day. I used to have 1 client a month, so this has been such a crazy journey. I've become friends with several wealthy people from Palm Beach, and one of them has offered to put me on TV to promote my new business." Or Monica, an artist from Manhattan, who wrote, "Since discovering the money wave, I manifested my dream life. New penthouse, multiple 6 figures, and more. I went from buried in debt, paycheck to paycheck in a cramped studio apartment with no one paying attention to my artwork. This year, I have sold more art than I can imagine. My income is now 20 times what it used to be, and my penthouse overlooks the skyline. I've lost 18 pounds, and I bought my dream Tesla. I love life now, and I wish the best for you." The money wave is much faster than meditation and much easier than waking up at 4 a.m. It's even more affordable than feeding your family at McDonald's. And given the transformation that activating your theta wave can have on your life, we could easily offer this at a very high price. Think about it. How much would you be willing to invest to have good things just happen to you, to have extra money show up for you? How much would you pay to land a promotion or win a raise? What about having your relationship with your partner or kids transform? What would it be worth to experience a life where it feels like you and your family are always on a lucky streak? What would you be willing to spend for this kind of transformation? $200? $300? $500? How much has it cost you in your lifetime struggling to get what you want? Because remember what Columbia University has found. The theta region of your brain can influence another. That means by activating it, you could support your kids or your partner with it too. But if you don't, that means they miss out on the benefits too. You really can't put a price on being tapped into your mind's wealth-attracting power and having the things you want happen for you. Numerous people have suggested that this product would be an incredible value even at $500. But I'm doing this to honor Dr. Winter's request that I spread the word and then donate too. That means you don't need to invest $500 to get your hands on this breakthrough sound wave. In fact, you don't even need to invest $200 or even $100. The truth is, I'm not even interested in making a profit on this. All I ask is that you cover the expenses it takes to develop the product and run this website. So you'll get instant access to everything for pitching in just $49. But that's not all. Because you've made it this far, it's obvious you're serious about having the wealth and freedom for you and your family, which is why I want to let you have everything right now at a special price available only through this video on this page today. So I'd like to offer you the money wave for just $39. That's another $10 off. And all I ask in return is you consider sending me a success story as you begin to experience the life-changing transformation that so many of our customers are now experiencing. All you have to do is click the button below. Once you've hit the Order Now button below, you'll be taken to our 100% safe and secure checkout page where you'll enter your order information and credit card number. The order form is fully protected using the very latest 256-bit SSL encryption for total privacy and protection. It's the same security that major e-commerce giants like Amazon.com use. And as soon as you hit Submit, your digital audio track will be emailed to you immediately, which means you save another $9 since there's no shipping fees. And you don't have to wait for a physical package to be mailed to your house. And remember, this deal is not available on Amazon or anywhere else. The only way to get the MoneyWave for this incredible price is right from this page. And you should know that I'm not going to limit the amount of time you can keep the MoneyWave either. It'll be yours forever. The price is set to increase as well, but I'm fighting to keep it affordable for the people who need it most. So this $39 price is not guaranteed beyond today. The last thing I want is for you to come back later and see higher prices, or worse, find out MoneyWave is no longer available for purchase. I'm doing my best to spread the word like Dr. Winters asked me to, but managing this website and the thousands of customers is time-consuming. I have a wife and 2 daughters that I love, and I want to spend more time with them, so I am certain I will not be offering this online forever. Time really is running out. And you're still with me. You're still paying attention, which means your order is set aside for you. But if you leave the page, it may be given away to someone else. Don't spend another day dealing with the frustration that comes from having an overactive slave wave when activating the MoneyWave is literally a click away. If the MoneyWave is still available, then the order page will appear and you can enter your information. If not, you'll have a chance to add yourself to our waiting list, and we'll let you know if this product becomes available again later. Remember, you'll save the most money when you order with today's discount and not risk missing out. Claim your discount and click the button below right now. If you're wondering how exactly do I use the MoneyWave, it's simple. Here's what you do. After you wake up in the morning, sit down with a cup of coffee or breakfast or whatever you have in the morning, put on a pair of headphones or earbuds, and press play on your smartphone or computer. Listen to the deep theta sound wave for 7 minutes. We've already programmed all this for you. And then, go enjoy your day. It's really that easy. From there, you simply let your MoneyWave do its thing as more abundance and opportunities begin to flow into your life. And even though the MoneyWave has thousands of 5-star reviews from customers, if you're skeptical, I understand how the programming of society has eroded the nation's hope. I understand how it profits them more if your mind is sedated and weakened. So to prove this research-backed sound wave works and make this a 100% no-brainer for you to check out, I'm going to guarantee your order today for a full 60 days. It's a 100% ironclad money-back guarantee based on your complete satisfaction with your experience. That means you don't even need to make a decision right now. Just say maybe, and you'll have a full 60 days to test it out for yourself. And that's not all you'll get when you place your order today. For everyone who orders at the discount price today, I'm giving you 3 bonuses that aren't available anywhere else. First, how to invest your new fortune into an endless money supply. More than 70% of lottery winners go broke in 1 year. Why? Because no one ever taught them how to turn their windfall into a fortune that outlives them. Since I became wealthy, I've connected with top investors from all walks of life. I've boiled down their complex formulas into 3 simple steps you must follow to turn your new fortune into an endless money supply with the MoneyWave. Your second free bonus is called 7 Lazy Millionaire Habits. After I got wealthy, I got to spend a lot of time in private with self-made millionaires. And I noticed there were 2 types, the hardworking rich and the lazy rich. It was obvious the lazy rich were much happier, but how? So I studied and interviewed them, getting them to share their most intimate and personal wealth habits that they've never even told their kids. I compiled all of their confessions into one simple report, decoding their wealth blueprint for you so you can heighten the effects your MoneyWave brings you. Your third free bonus for checking out today is called 200 MoneyWave Success Stories. This inspirational guidebook contains real stories from 200 of our customers, sharing how activating their MoneyWave attracted money, luck, and love for them. These wonderful stories, as told by customers, will serve as inspiration for you as your own deepest desires begin to come to you. And you're in luck, because today is the official release of a brand new super bonus that everyone who orders by today will receive for free. This super bonus is the Quick Cash Manifestation audio track. Sometimes we just need money now. I've been there. So this bonus sound wave is designed to attract a quick lump sum of cash in your life. It's a beautifully soothing 7-minute audio you listen to at home. And every day, customers tell me this 7-minute sound wave works much faster than the law of attraction ever did. I can't promise the same for you, but here's an example. Mary Ann, an Etsy seller and mother of 3 in Chattanooga, wrote, "We had an engine problem with the RAV4 and needed $1,170 to cover the fixes. I didn't have it. I didn't know where to get it. So we were all stuck at home. I listened to this 7-minute soundtrack twice a day for 3 days, and on the 3rd day, I sold my most expensive item on Etsy for a $980 profit. Another $180 sale came in an hour after. My family is so thankful for you." Once you download the MoneyWave audio track, I want you to listen to it once a day for 7 minutes. And I want you to do this for the next 21 days in a row. If you do this, there's no doubt in my mind that you'll start seeing more money appear in your life. And then, I can't tell you exactly when, it will happen. It may be the first time, or it could take a week or 2, though it certainly will happen. It's something I call the magic moment. The magic moment is when you wake up one day and realize that something is different. It's the moment when reality has shifted in your favor, and you see it happening around you. Your senses feel more powerful, and you feel a deep sense of peace and abundance in your heart. You are in control, and your deepest desires, the ones you normally keep to yourself, start to appear in your life, as if your life has become infused with a higher intelligence that's guiding you. Your money wave is activated and powerful. Everything is working, and you realize that's the way we humans were supposed to feel all along. It's a feeling you can't really put a price on. Our mind is our most precious asset, and so much more powerful than we've been told. So I can't wait for you to experience what life can be like once you've activated your money wave. By now, you've come to a very real crossroads in life where you must make a choice between two very different outcomes. Since helping thousands of others like you in the last year, I know this isn't something to be taken lightly. The first choice is, of course, to do nothing to finally fix the problem causing you to struggle with no end in sight. You continue to try so hard, praying the universe comes to your rescue soon, but it never does. A reality where you're short on money, a slave to bad luck, with overdue bills and debt always in the back of your mind, living at the mercy of the mega rich, and never enjoying the wealth and freedom that should be yours. Remember, a tinier hippocampus is just the tip of the iceberg, as it's getting passed down to your kids, cursing an entire lineage to struggle with money or even bad luck because you didn't fix it when the solution was right in front of you. Dr. Winters risked his reputation to bless me with a solution that changed my life almost overnight, and this solution lets you wake up each day refreshed with feelings of bliss as your friends watch in amazement as you begin to attract money and abundance effortlessly while incredible opportunities keep coming to you. What do you want most? Do you want extra cash flowing your way because your theta is finally activated like it is for the lucky people? Do you want to pick up skills effortlessly, as easily as a child learns a language, because deep learning happens only in theta? Would you like to have some extra luck in your corner the next time you really need it? Do you want to be tapped into the higher intelligence helping you solve the most difficult problems for you? Your friends and family might even beg to know your secret because they realize you now own the winning lottery ticket of life, free from the shackles of stress and struggles that plague nearly everyone else. While other people are slaves to the grind, chained to the clock while life ticks away, you can just kick back and let the money start to come your way, because you're now harnessing the power of the top neuroscientists and psychologists in America. I know this is the reality you've been longing for, and you may never forgive yourself if you let this opportunity slip through your fingers. Just go ahead and click the button below to take advantage of today's 100% risk-free opportunity to attract the money and success effortlessly. It's time you start enjoying a life where every yes you say becomes more good fortune for you, starting today. I guarantee you'll be satisfied. If not, you don't pay a single penny. To the best of my knowledge, I've become one of the luckiest people alive since the money wave. So it wouldn't feel right to me or my family if you don't get each and every benefit you deserve and truly watch your life transform. It's not just a policy, but my personal guarantee. It's that simple. Claim the money wave below now, and it'll be emailed to you immediately. Still watching? Still making your decision? Ever since we've released this breakthrough, we've got all kinds of interest in the money wave, with people emailing in and asking questions. So I'm just going to answer a few of the most common questions while you're sitting there deciding to secure your copy. The first question is from Jacqueline in Houston, who asks, how fast do I get access to the money wave? The money wave is emailed to you immediately, as soon as you complete your order. Because it's a digital audio track, you don't have to wait for a physical package to be mailed to your home, which also means you don't have to pay any shipping. You're going to be activating your money wave in less than 2 minutes. And this isn't a marathon you're running. The special sound wave begins activating the money wave inside of you from the very first listen, allowing you to begin attracting wealth and abundance to you just as fast as you can enter your information on the secure checkout page. Amy from Orlando asks, I've kind of always known that manifestation or being lucky were a real thing on some level. Your presentation confirms this. But how is the money wave based on neuroscience? How do I use it? Yes, the money wave comes from the breakthrough technology discovered by a team of the top neuroscientists and psychologists in America. These researchers found the root cause is in your hippocampus, a region located deep within the medial part of the temporal lobe of your brain. The hippocampus is tiny but magnificently powerful. It's the size of a walnut and uniquely responsible for activating the money wave inside of you. To use the money wave, you simply sit or lay back with a set of headphones for 7 minutes and let the special sound wave activate your money wave, and that's it. The money wave immediately begins to go to work for you, putting you in position to begin attracting the luck and abundance you want in your life. The next email comes from James in Melbourne. He says, how is the money wave superior to the law of attraction? I tried the law of attraction, but it didn't really work for me. The law of attraction exploded in popularity when the movie The Secret came out in 2008. Can you believe that was 16 years ago? But if The Secret really worked, wouldn't its millions of followers be millionaires by now? I mean, they've had 16 years to make it work. The law of attraction in theory is great, but there's a critical piece of the puzzle nobody is talking about. To get the full effect effects of the law of attraction and other manifestation methods, you need to downregulate your brain's beta wave and replace it with theta, the money wave. And the power source of theta is that tiny walnut-sized region in your brain called the hippocampus. The bigger the hippocampus, the more theta you get. So what you really need is a big and powerful hippocampus. But numerous studies now being released are revealing that people who did not grow up with wealthy parents have a shrunken hippocampus in their brain, turning their money wave mostly off. So, if the law of attraction and other manifestation methods didn't work like you hoped, it means you must activate the money wave, or else nothing will ever work for you. You might say using the law of attraction is like trying to turn on the light before it's hooked up to electricity. It doesn't matter how many times you flick the switch, it needs to be connected to the power source first. What makes activating your money wave so different from the law of attraction is that it treats the real root cause at the source. It's the first deep theta sound wave proven to uniquely target the hippocampus, immediately putting it back in a highly neuroplastic state, resulting in a hippocampus that grew 6 times faster on average than every other sound wave. This is what activates your money wave, allowing you to begin attracting money, just like it did for me, my wife, my family, my close friends, and now thousands of our customers. The best part is it's just 7 minutes a day and begins working the first time you try it. Next question is from Dorothy in Atlantic City. Will it help me with things that are about luck, like the casino, or playing the lotto, or betting at the tracks, or on the games? The main result of activating your wealth wave is that it begins attracting more wealth and opportunities for you by growing the part of your brain responsible for the elusive theta wave. But a big part of attracting money and wealth isn't just getting a raise or promotion at work. It's also about winning things. Of course, no one wins every time, but we regularly get emails like this one from Dale in Chattanooga, who wrote me and said, "I've been buying lotto scratchers on the way to work for years, but never won more than $60. Today, I won $600. I'm going back tomorrow to get more." Or this one from Ruth in Scottsdale, who wrote and said, "My girlfriends couldn't believe it when my slot machine started ringing and buzzing since we'd only been there for 10 minutes. I won the $6,000 jackpot, and I took everyone to lunch after." Remember, no one wins every time, but you do win more often when the deck is finally stacked in your favor, too. The best way to find out what'll happen after you activate your money wave is to click the button below and give it a shot. Again, you're not really making a decision today. You can try it out, experience the benefits, and then decide if it's for you. You're always protected by our ironclad 60-day guarantee. The next question is from Jerry in Charlotte, who asked, "I'm in sales, and my brother owns a business. Will it help us?" The money wave is very beneficial for business owners or people in sales. My best friend won his company's sales contest his first month using the money wave. He said it felt like his brain started feeding him the right words to say and things just flowed. The money wave was the difference. I want you to know, as a small business owner, we are the real people supporting the economy, not the big soulless corporations. So the best thing you can do for yourself and your family is to grow your business and help more people. But with an overactive slave wave being broadcast out, you're repelling money. You're getting bad luck. But that's not an issue when you activate your money wave, because everything changes. You attract money, which helps you grow your business and help your family. Kenneth from New York says, "I'm no good at meditation or visualization. I just can't do it. How will this still work for me?" This is a really good question, because some people just struggle with meditating and visualizing or really don't like it. The great thing about activating your money wave is you're not really meditating, and you don't have to visualize, repeat a mantra, or focus on your breath or whatever. You just kick back with a pair of headphones and let your brain tune in. It's only 7 minutes and you're done. The rest will be happening beneath your awareness, so there's nothing else for you to do except enjoy it as your life begins to unfold more of the way you'd like. All you have to do is click the button below to check out, and we'll immediately email it to you. Tracy from Boston emails and says, "What if I'm not looking for more money right now, but my relationship is toxic? Talking with him hasn't helped. Will this help my relationship, even if he's not willing to work at it with me?" Well, I was sorry to hear this, Tracy. I know how trapped you can feel in an unhappy relationship, and I want you to know you deserve the best the world has to offer. I truly believe that. So I don't think it's an accident you landed here on this website. Now, to answer your question, we are always attracting things to us, whether we mean to or not. And the neuroscience has clearly shown the overactive beta wave will result in you attracting things you don't want, like a toxic relationship. But since that's true, it means that once we downregulate the beta wave and replace it with theta, your relationship with yourself will begin to transform, which will have dramatic effects on all of your relationships, including your love relationship. My cousin Catherine thought her life was over when her lawyer husband left her for a dancer half her age. But after activating her money wave, she overcame her tragic divorce and married a doctor who loves her deeply. When I see her now, it's like she's glowing. We receive a steady stream every week of emails like this one from Susan in Georgia, who said, "It's like I have a new husband. He's been so kind to me. He surprised me with a beautiful arrangement of plumerias, and he's taking me on a road trip this weekend to the mountains. I didn't have to say anything to him. This stuff just started happening. Robert asks, is it considered cheating if I use the money wave? I certainly don't think so. Do you consider it cheating when a child is born to mega-rich parents and gets handed everything on a silver spoon? Or were they just lucky? For centuries, we've watched as the wealthiest families grow richer and richer, while things get harder for everyone else. And if you look at what the government and the media do, their plan is to keep this going forever, making it almost impossible for you to have the lifestyle you want for yourself and your family. And they don't call that cheating. They say that's life. Deal with it. So I see no problem with you activating your money wave to buy that beautiful home in that gated neighborhood and loading up your new garage with the car you've always wanted. I see no problem with you using it to venture off on that once-in-a-lifetime trip to Paris or the pyramids. Or maybe just manifesting the kind of windfall that lets you quit working forever. We've received emails from women who said they've gotten promotions at work they never expected, and men who had their secret crush approach them. And I see no problem with you having any of those things too. Christopher from Dallas asks, is it available anywhere else for a lower price? Can I find the audio soundtracks on YouTube or Spotify? We only offer the money wave direct through this website for a very important reason. I was approached by a large international publisher to offer the money wave through them. If I did that, the markup they required would make the price at least double what it is now for our customers. All that extra markup makes no sense. It's just added to subsidize all of their overhead and advertising costs, as well as put extra profit in their shareholders' pockets, which would be pointless, since you can already order the money wave from the comfort of your home directly from this website. I was also concerned they might water down the deep theta sound wave, which cannot be found anywhere else, including on YouTube or Spotify. In fact, I've had researchers study the tracks offered on those websites, and the results have always been disappointing. For most of them, there was no special technology embedded in the audio sounds. They just tell you that to get clicks and ad revenue. Also, please keep in mind that this one-time special offer is guaranteed today only. If you leave this page and decide you're going to get it tomorrow, we can't guarantee that it will still be available. The sooner we can email you the money wave direct to you, the better. Just click the button below now to check out, and we'll email it immediately to you, including 3 free bonuses, plus the brand new super bonus that we're providing free to everyone who completes their checkout by today. Kate asks, how fast will I get results? The short answer is that the time to results will vary for everybody. No two humans are the same down to the cellular level, so the wealth and success comes differently for every person. I won the biggest contract of my life and caught a $28,000 windfall in the first 2 weeks, and it hasn't stopped since. But if you're the type who thinks you can listen to it just one time and never again, then you probably won't get much out of this. The universe rewards people who are serious and persistent. It's not realistic to think you can listen to this just one time ever, and a briefcase of money will just appear at your doorstep. Your money wave gets more and more activated each day you listen to it. So to stack the deck the most in your favor, I want you to listen to this for 7 minutes a day for the next 25 days in a row. If you do this, there's no doubt in my mind that you'll start seeing more money appear in your life. I don't know exactly what it will look like for you because I don't know what your deepest desires are, but you'll know it when you see it. Morgan wants to know, is there a guarantee? Yes, your order is fully guaranteed. When you place your order from this website, you're backed by our 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. It's a 100% ironclad money-back guarantee based on your complete satisfaction with your experience. If for any reason you're not satisfied with your life after activating your money wave, just email us or pick up the phone and call us, and we'll refund you every penny on the spot, no questions asked. It's important to me and my family that you feel complete confidence when you order and say yes to what the universe is putting in front of you. That means you don't even need to make a decision right now. Just say maybe, and you'll have a full 60 days to test everything out for yourself. Simply click the button that's below this video you're watching right now and place your order for the money wave. Okay, last question. What do I do now? This is the fun part. After you click the button below and enter your order details on our secure checkout page, we'll immediately email you the money wave. You're one click away right now, and it takes less than 60 seconds. And again, remember, your order is covered by our 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee, so there's no risk to you at all. I can't wait for you to activate your money wave and never have to worry about overdue bills or debt as more wealth begins to appear in your life and keeps flowing in. Maybe even forever changing where you live, where you eat, where you shop, and where you travel. Before I activated my money wave, my life was one string of bad luck after another. Things always fell into place for other people, but never for me. None of my positive thinking or manifestation worked. I couldn't provide the life I wanted for my family. It felt like we were cursed. I don't want you to struggle with that. Remember, the scientists were floored to find the root cause of a shrunken hippocampus was growing up in a household without wealthy parents. That means if it's not addressed, it's getting passed down to your kids and their kids, cursing an entire lineage to struggle because it wasn't fixed when the solution was directly in front of you. Dr. Winters risked his reputation for you and I, and it paid off big time. Now, it's your turn. I've done everything possible to make activating your MoneyWave affordable and attainable to anyone who needs it. There's not many things you can buy that make such a difference in your life. For just $39, you can go out and have dinner for that price, but it's not going to really transform your life. You're leaving that restaurant the same person you were when you walked in, with the same worries and frustrations you had when you stepped inside. $39 is less than the cost of filling your gas tank these days, so this is an incredible value. And if you're still watching to this point, if you're still relating to what I'm talking about to your own life, then this could be the single biggest change you make to your wealth and life in years. Activate your MoneyWave now. Go ahead, click the button below now to go to our secure order checkout page, enter your information, and we'll email it immediately to you. You're always protected by our 60-day ironclad satisfaction guarantee, so there's really nothing to lose. You deserve to have money and incredible opportunities come to you, and you can get it today when you activate your MoneyWave. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless.